Hey, this is John. In this video, we're going to take a look at two of the most budget-friendly 6 to 9 inch adjustable bipods that I could find on Amazon. Now, I bought the two cheapest that I could find because one of them I thought was so cheap and the seller so strange they probably wouldn't exist by the time I got the video made. And the other one is of a brand that if you've looked for other rifle gun accessories on Amazon, you've probably heard of before, Pinty. That would be our bipod over here. It's a 360-degree swivel bipod, whereas our I'm going to try to pronounce this. I have it written down on the back. Senvitif 6 to 9 inch adjustable rifle bipod was only $13.99. Now this seller disappeared very quickly. And this Pinty bipod over here I can no longer find for $16.90. I paid $16.90 for it. But they do still have other ones that appear to be the same for about $20. So there are still examples of the Pinty available. Just not this Senvitif, which I've kind of found when I buy these cheaper, strange, well, I won't say strange, but the cheaper lower end budget items. And they're from a seller with such a strange name that they may not exist very long. So I thought a lot of times I buy the cheapest that there is, and by the time I get a video up, they are no longer available. So thought I'd get the cheap Pinty and this cheap no name, and we'll see how they look. Let's go ahead and open up our budget one. This is supposed to have, I believe, a quick release. Let's see what it says here. Okay. Senvitif swivel bipod for bipod with pivot lock 20mm Picatinny. And our Pinty just says part number and made in China. There's no other writing on the box. So I'll set that there. Then we'll open our super budget, unpronounceable name. Ooh, we got lots of plastic bags. Do have a quick release lever. And that's all. We have our Picatinny mount. Take a look at that. It actually looks pretty well machined. Or, yeah. Who knows how well. Well, no. If you look, it looks pretty straight. It actually looks pretty nice, considering it's $13.99. Or $13.90. No, $13.99. $13.99. Pull the bipod out. Okay, well, it's missing one of its little sticky rubber pads here. It's supposed to have two of these, and the one that is here doesn't seem to be... Oh, there it is. Look, it's on the leg. It wasn't missing at all. It was just misplaced. So let's go ahead and put that back on there. Oh, that's really stiff. Let's see. Well, seems nice and adjustable. Oh, and it... Go ahead and pull the legs out, and then you can, okay, I guess, thought maybe it, yeah, well, okay, the leg adjustment, there we go, is a little stiff, there we go, that's what I was looking for, the auto, there we go, the auto extend, oh, that didn't work out great, let's try this one again, there we go, cannot fight gravity with it. And that is our relatively cheap. Well, that doesn't seem to want to move either way. Look at that. I'm actually really impressed with this for such a low price. It looks pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, no, everything actually looks pretty good. Oh, they even used a nylock nut in there. Okay, let's set that down. Yeah. And let's go ahead and open up our Pinty. See how that looks compared to our no name or extremely weird name bipod. And now these are comparable in design to Harris. A couple other companies make bipods like this. Now granted, the Harris bipod is going to cost you quite a bit more. I mean, double what the cheapest or what the most expensive of these are. And possibly more, you know, possibly as much as like 5 or 10 times as much. Now I'm going to actually say, well, they're not the same bipod, so that's cool. I didn't know for sure maybe they would end up being the same bipod, but no, they're not. And although the Pinty doesn't look like it's quite as heavy a gauge, it does look to be as quality as the uber cheap one. And although this is all one piece on the Pinty and this is 2 pieces, but that's cool. Which makes sense, makes sense. Or Picatinny rail, oh, I don't really care for that as much. Now, if you look, this only has this one small piece that engages with it, whereas this has got quite a large whole side piece to it. That could be changed, I'm sure, if you wanted. You could, oh yeah, you could definitely take that off of there and change it, but that's a bit of a strike against it, although, look, nylock nut again, so that's good. Overall, oh wait, let's see if our leg extension works. Oh yeah. Now let's see if these legs can fight gravity. There we go. No, okay, I think I've jammed it. Okay, there we go. Now gravity. Yes, fights gravity okay. Now, do I think, wow, these both do feel a little cheap. I'm going to be honest. I mean, well, what do you expect? They are below $20 each, and they just don't quite feel as nice as the more expensive bipods that I've messed with, although the rubber pads do seem to be in place on this at least. Now, I purchased these to put on 2 of our projects, or 2 of my projects that I'm working on. One being our Bear Creek Arsenal upper that's about to go on to our Auburn Arms lower, and an office chair with our Sporterized K98 Mauser. So I thought that it might be appropriate, since I'd like to try to be a little more accurate with these, to try to put some sort of a decent bipod on them. And my main goal, I mean decent as in less than $20, was to find a bipod that would work that was better than the grip pod I'm using currently, because that's the only bipod I really have other than on my RPK. Now, maybe I'll find out that these are garbage and I shouldn't have even wasted any money on them. But hopefully in time I find out that they work okay, at least for my purposes. And looking at both of these, I would say that if you planned on using either one of them extensively or wanted to rely your life on them, probably wouldn't be the best idea. Definitely wouldn't be the best idea. But just for taking out to the range, shooting a little bit, I think they'd be fine. Like I said though, if you plan on using them extensively or abusively, however you like, I would maybe invest in something a little bit better. Something a little bit sturdier, if nothing else, a little bit more reliable. Maybe something, oh, actually, something I did notice with the Pinty, it does actually come with a warranty. No Name comes with no warranty. So if that's something that matters to you, I would definitely go with the more name brand. So thanks for watching. Hope you learned something, and maybe this will inform your decision on buying a budget bipod off of Amazon. Thanks, and have a great day.